Somebody is
Mowing down the opposition and won championship for 5 years, Superlek claimed the championship title. Became the first one to stop Rodtang himself. And put together a double-digit winning streak. Dubbed the kicking machine for his chopping leg strikes, he now sits at the top of the Muay Thai pound-for-pound rankings, which is a solid reason to shed light on the journey of yet another phenom from Thailand. Manachai Yamsiri first stepped into the famous Ket Macau gym at the age of 7, where his coach gave him the nickname Superlek, or Tough Kid, which he lived up to on the local scene. But after seeing his explosive legs in action, fans dubbed the rising star the Kicking Machine. Superlek's slicing elbow also earned him a fearsome reputation. Known in Muay Thai as Soken God, it cuts up and through the guard. With such a weapon, the Thai butcher folded guys on the international stage as well. From a long distance, Superlek would chop low, and then switch up top. Staying on a busy schedule, by the age of 20 he had amassed over 100 victories, twice donning the prestigious Lumpini Championship title. It's worth mentioning that Superlek never rushed things, often allowing his opponents to take the lead, only to draw them into a trap. This composure enabled him to stay calm and present in intense 5-round battles against Thailand's best. In 2016, Superlek had several wars with multiple-time world champion Seksan, the executioner of the Thai boxing realm. Who's still sharpening his elbows after 300 fights.
really choosing.
Initially, the kicking machine backed up to the ropes, allowing the aggressive puncher to throw first. Following some routine low kicks, with active defense, Superlek reluctantly introduced his jab and won the WBC crown by decision. His lower-ranked foes were less fortunate. The same trademark Soken God elbow, the same devastating outcome. Among others, Superlek crossed paths with Britain's best and future double one champion, Jonathan Haggerty. In 2018, in the heat of a tactical duel,
real intent now. Yeah, ready to go pop at any time.
the Thai fighter cut his adversary's eyelid. The contest was stopped by the doctor, resulting in the General's first TKO loss. In 2019, having received a couple of lessons from Muay Thai wizard Sanchai, an already accomplished 24-year-old Superlek joined the One Championship roster. At that time, the Singapore-based promotion was starting to build up its striking divisions, attracting talented athletes from Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Forward, changes stances and lands.
The kicking machine couldn't pass up the opportunity to compete in both sports simultaneously. The main differences between Muay Thai and kickboxing were the small MMA gloves, the allowance of elbows, leg grabs, and active clinching.
His elbows like a knife and staggers Jacob Smith another.
In his first appearances, Superlek was surprisingly impatient.
Matches in the past.
Feeling the push kick,
Beautiful push kick landed by Superlek.
the opponent expected a repeat attack, but walked right into a textbook elbow. After putting down roots in the new promotion, at the end of 2020, he ventured into kickboxing. The Thai was quick on the trigger, generating heat off the back foot. Punished every mistake. And churned out kicks in bulk. Celebrating a unanimous victory.
Superlek!
The promotion rewarded Superlek's performance with a crack at the championship belt held by the Moroccan slugger Ilyas Anahachi.
Oh, such a nice left high kick, oh my goodness!
Very wide stance. From pit down, Anahachi. He's on rubber legs! He's on rubber legs! The kicking machine.
Plummeting the enemy's testosterone levels out of the gate.
Oh, Superlek turning back.
The kicking machine unleashed his destructive shins into action.
There's been no chance to wipe. Cracks that. Head kick there from Superlek.
The champion was in reverse gear throughout the whole bout.
Kicking machine. Hasn't gotten into those double digits tonight. There's a double.
Trying to avoid any contact.
Beautiful technical fight that's going on.
Hachi loops the left, jogs away.
However, the officials either confused the corners in the round cage or were afraid of angering Badr Hari. Whatever the case, the Moroccans somehow retained the title. Superlek realized that leaving it to the judges is risky and returned to his fundamentals, joining the Muay Thai Grand Prix. A former champion in 3 different organizations, Walter Gonçalves was quite a liver connoisseur. And had recently given Rodtang a tough go. Recognizing what he was up against,
hand combination landed by Walter Gonçalves right there, but
the technical Brazilian was ready to counter the powerful kicks.
a lot of his stance changes.
Catch and counter, perfectly legal under these
Weapons. Look at him changing stances. And Superlek's having a hard time getting a read.
Let's see if Walter gets the shooters going back.
But was unprepared for the Thai's concealed weapon of choice.
You used to sing Muay Thai boxing.
In a duel of elbows, Superlek slightly moved his head offline.
You know, we talked about Superlek's right leg.
And after Gonçalves refused to acknowledge the knockdown,
You used to sing Muay Thai boxing.
he quickly received an extra dose.
But he popped right back up and
Pulling the ace from his sleeve in the form of a battle-tested elbow,
popped right back up and
Superlek secured the long-awaited finish.
he thanks you with a $50,000 bonus.
and in the match for the gold faced an old rival, Panpayak. They had fought 6 times back in the day, with the kicking machine losing 4 of those by decision. A Lumpini champion, Panpayak had been recognized as Fighter of the Year in Thailand on 3 occasions, thanks to his annihilating head kicks. He hadn't lost his mojo after transitioning to 1, scoring a lightning-fast knockout.
Panpayak unofficially winning 10. Oh! Smack bang! Smack bang!
A right hook shut the man's lights out, and a bonus kick produced a picturesque fall.
What a knockout from Panpayak and Superlek.
In 2018, the 2 titans shared the ring for the 7th time under the Singaporean promotion's banner. In a cracking shin-to-shin shootout, Superlek improved his standing in their rivalry to 3-4.
Superlek!
2 years later, in July 2020, they were set to clash in the Grand Prix for the Bantamweight Championship, but both of them failed to make the contracted weight. Despite there being no title on the line, the audience had no reason to complain.
There it is.
Superlek was cautious of the cemetery high kick,
Edges forward. Fake the left hand. Went upstairs. Nice duck under there.
mixed up his punches with knees,
Man, these 2 know each other so well. I mean, they fought
and intercepted enemy strikes.
Good punch combination. Exclamation mark.
retaliation that came from Superlek.
Superlek goes downstairs.
Having cooled down, Panpayak tried his trusted combo,
Nicely done.
did some work on the retreat,
Beautiful.
and neutralized his opponent's crown move,
The rear leg roundhouse kick. Step through elbow. Crossing.
dodging the upward elbow that shortened many careers. He managed to sneak in his own in the clinch. In the second round, the kicking machine was bombarding all levels.
Guys,
High kicks.
Panpayak utilized a Thai guard,
High check there from Panpayak.
Panpayak's doing a good job of checking a lot of these kids. These guys got legs of steel, so to them, not so much. To us, we're feeling it. We're feeling it.
but some of the low kicks still reached the target.
Defense, except that's hard to block. That's super.
When I talk about the check, folks, for those.
While Superlek avoided any incoming damage.
Panpayak's.
The chess match between 2 masters,
Panpayak. And offloads the distance.
as often happens, ended in a positional struggle.
The guard of Panpayak. That one got through.
Oh, and so did that.
Still, Superlek was a bit sharper.
Move the leg out. Good. Leans back like Fat Joe. Respond to the leg.
Earning the victory. A month later, he returned to kickboxing and finally put his hands to use,
Punch man. Rodtang did a good job of just crossing distance over and over and over. They're changing.
This is the first time.
claiming his first 1 championship strap.
He's unloading here on the fence. Where's this is hurt?
But what is next for Superlek Kitmukau? Is there somebody else on your radar? I know the flyweight Muay Thai world champion Rodtang wants a shot at your belt. Well, what's next? What do you want?
ใครที่จะอยากมาชิงกับผมในรุ่นไฟเวทนี้ผมยินดีแล้วก็เตรียมพร้อมเสมอครับที่จะยกกับคนนั้น
While the fans were left dizzy and aching at the mere thought of Superlek versus Rodtang, a queue of kickboxing contenders lined up within the promotion. Leading the pack was Daniel Williams. The well-rounded Australian had been cracking opposition in MMA,
Williams at 28, you'd say, for many athletes in that peak.
Muay Thai, and kickboxing simultaneously. A big guy for the weight class, Superlek immediately established a comfortable distance. And, in addition to his classic mix of kicks,
The leg kicks coming from Superlek early on, because that is going to stop.
offered a right cross,
MAT is a
along with knees.
Paul Ward, just leaving marks every single time.
freely chaining weapons together.
Left side of the ribcage. That was a perfect example of that kick that Williams just threw there. He missed that kick.
He overloaded his enemy's defense.
Over somebody.
The challenger bravely got back up, only to autopilot into the dead end. Punishing the Australian's aggression with a knee, the Thai phenom sent him crashing down to the deck. The follow-up flurry scored a rare KO with punches for the kicking machine. Craving blood on the elbows again, Superlek returned to Muay Thai for an entertaining showdown versus the anime enthusiast Nabil Anand, who was riding a 7-fight win streak. Standing at 6 foot 3 inches tall at bantamweight, this slender man somehow retained dynamite in his bones. Effortlessly chinning opponents with knees.
Beautiful left hook there. Oh, big left hand. But clearly hurt here.
And performing praying mantis-like executions in the ring. Finding himself behind in exchanges.
Two-time WBC World Champion. Williams.
Superlek pressed on the gas.
And a couple jabs as well, Rich. Superlek trying to cut that in.
Rattled the dome. And started stuffing Anand with strikes. The kicking machine quickly realized that at such a reach disadvantage, his best bet was using basic boxing to damage the vulnerable midsection.
You can see Nabil just hurt from that body shot as well.
In the post-fight interview, Superlek called out the Muay Thai champion at 145 pounds, Jonathan Haggerty, giving the translator a chance to shine in the process. The kicking machine wasn't planning on idling, and just 3 weeks later, he stepped in on short notice to test a former world champion from Russia, Tagir Khalilov, who had dozens of Thai scalps to his name. In his promotional debut, the Russian went 5 rounds with Rodtang, smashing his gloves against the champion's concrete block.
Debut for Tagir Khalilov.
The Thai maestro flirted with kicks at the outset.
Superlek in the red glove. Good foot right there by Superlek. Just gets a pound on the side and just changes into an elbow.
Drew his ace elbow from its sheath. And began mixing it all in with his boxing.
Like this and hit one shot the way he normally does. It's a spot to the left from Khalilov, but already blood underneath the right eye of Khalilov. The challenger here takes a body shot.
When knees were added to the menu,
Superlek's coming out with phenom here in this first round of those elbows too.
Khalilov's face started taking on a different shape.
More damage from Superlek to the face of Khalilov, and then a body kick for good measure, and another big elbow with a right.
The distance that
delivering elbows in huge volumes.
Close distance with an elbow, there's head exposed. With these elbows, he's got to cover up.
Paired with crippling low kicks.
He sets up the kick, the arm to the head.
Superlek easily evaded Khalilov's 1-2s, putting on a masterclass in modern Muay Thai.
Big leg kicks to start the round, and there is the head kick predicted by Rich Franklin, and Superlek's changing the levels and going knee to the body.
When the Russian no longer resembled his passport photo,
Superlek here in the second, and chopping right elbow to the left.
Leg kicks, body kicks, and there he is closing the distance. He is nullified, Kyle, but it's also 3 rounds, Rich, so Superlek knows that he can go.
The referee stepped in.
Which he did, and not.
Oh, that's all! Cross waves it off! Superlek!
Painting the Art of Eight Limbs handbook in crimson colors, Superlek made the short list of the world's best strikers.
Levels and going knee to the body.
By the age of 27, Superlek had grown into a poster boy for one championship. And yet, despite holding the bantamweight kickboxing title, he still had ambitions to pursue. In his weight class, the Muay Thai division was ruled by Rodtang, or simply, the Tank. A charming jokester outside the ring,
with the mighty Rodtang,
and a ruthless dictator inside of it. Rodtang displayed diabolical sturdiness, bulldozing through the Thai boxing elite. Rightly dubbed the Iron Man,
the chest and in the face. He's taken more.
This stocky tyrant carried a record of nearly 300 victories, 14 of them in one championship, and had been defending his Muay Thai strap for 4 years straight.
Those angles being stuck here on the fence. Oh, wow.
A showdown between these two key figures had been brewing for some time. The fighters fueled the talks with a friendly sparring session. And later, Superlek even threw hands with Rodtang's wife. Finding himself powerless against her charms. However, friendship took a backseat when they met on September 22nd, 2023 at the legendary Lumpini Stadium. Originally, Rodtang's Muay Thai belt was on the line, but Superlek exceeded the weight limit by 5 pounds, so the bout lost its championship status. At the start, Superlek relied on low kicks.
Superlek is Rodtang. That red leg.
After several shots to his tracks,
Superlek attacking the legs, looking off the fence.
the Tank caught the annoying kick and borrowed his opponent's main weapon. A picture-perfect Soken God elbow landed flush, followed by another one that opened up a gash on the forehead. The bloodshed caught the doctor's attention. While the physicians were patching up the kicking machine, spectators marveled at how so much power and kindness could coexist in such a seemingly small man. Receiving a health boost from the doctor, Superlek rushed to avenge his ruined hairstyle. Rodtang, cold-blooded as ever, won the trade.
As Rodtang looks composed.
And pulled ahead in the intense opening round.
Is skilled with the elbow weapon. Superlek goes up top. Rodtang looking composed again with the close elbow. Comes right up the middle. And the first round comes to an end.
The last 50.
Continuously disregarding the damage from the best kicker in the division, Rodtang cynically closed the distance.
The big right hands. In the Art of Eight Limbs. Big hook. Right by Rodtang.
Meanwhile, the kicking machine upped its destructive output.
Closing the distance, Gianni, utilizing hands and elbows against Rodtang. Big leg kick. Landed by Rodtang.
But on the defensive
clearly relishing in the process.
Superlek sticks his tongue out again.
Superlek gradually adjusted to Rodtang's elbows,
Brawler that he is, the head shake
fine-tuned the counterplay,
is out of Rodtang. You just forget how
and accuracy in tight.
Superlek goes to the knee, follows up with an elbow. This is just how big Superlek looks early in the super fight.
The Iron Man hit the One Championship canvas for the first time.
Right elbow that
Though he did not accept the knockdown.
Rodtang landed a
Riding the momentum, Superlek charged forward, guns blazing.
time by Superlek to put Rodtang down.
Going up and down,
Superlek as he avoids the hands, goes up top of the head.
and eked out the later portions.
Moments in the super fight for the ages. As Superlek
Here's Rodtang versus Superlek.
The fight, losing its 5-round status, became an even bigger issue in the third and final stretch. Rodtang landed consecutive elbows in close quarters,
Line up on the inside, there's an elbow. Two left, three left.
ate a middle kick to creep in closer,
Muay Thai super fight that the world has been waiting for.
Rodtang's trying to find it.
and executed another slick sweep.
Rodtang's looking for the left side, but it's not.
Looking at the clock, Superlek hastily peppered some more kicks.
Left hook. Superlek answers with the kicks that made him famous.
And met the bell swinging.
Rodtang, look at
It's
this.
a super fight the world has been waiting for. A big right hand led by Superlek as he and the final battle sounds. It did not disappoint.
That night, inside the ring, it was hotter than in a medieval forge.
The chin of Superlek and another.
But Muay Thai legends are hardened in these types of battles. Both warriors proved that even in modern combat sports, you can still keep the old school spirit alive. Taking the knockdown into account, the judges awarded the victory to Superlek, making Rodtang taste defeat for the first time in one.
Iron Man Rodtang.
The winner's first reaction was to apologize. I'm so happy, but first, I want to apologize for not making weight. I wanted this fight so badly, and no matter the result, my goal is to make it the most entertaining fight in Muay Thai history. It seemed that after Rodtang, it would be difficult to find a worthy challenge, but even during the bout, the cameras were intentionally focusing on a particular Japanese guy. Hardcore fans immediately recognized him as the only 3-weight K1 champion in history, Takeru Sagawa, one of the best kickboxers to ever grace the ring.
Yeah, you don't want to trade hands. I think people see like, oh yeah,
We got a fight left, man.
yeah.
Wow.
His trademark KOs were not as well known in the West, but most of his opponents had to be scraped off the canvas. Renowned for his cannon of a punch and unbreakable spirit,
Look at that. See, that's all it takes. Oh, man. No, what? Oh, look at that. Oh, no.
this pop star looking samurai earned the nickname the Natural Born Crusher. Initially, Rodtang was supposed to fight him, but the tank pulled out, and Superlek stepped in, lacing up the big gloves once again and heading straight to Japan. Trying to slow down the hometown guy, Superlek wasted no time letting the low kicks fly.
Boxing style so very well. Oh, beautifully check a lot of leg kicks, but he's going to be forced to.
And now Superlek putting together combinations here.
He later added the hands to the equation.
Leg kick there, doubles up.
Big right hand there by Superlek.
And while consistently smashing the Japanese icon's wheels,
Gotta be first. He's got it when he's trying to regain the center.
began to put together multi-layered combinations.
Superlek with that jab is shutting it up on that leg. At first, it's superficial, right? And then it
As we are under a minute remaining here in the second.
Superlek's letting him come to it.
And Mitch, as you pointed out, that nose is reddening.
For 2 rounds, Takeru sacrificed his own leg, turning it into minced meat
Superlek is so dynamic.
to work his way in closer
And he is so known for a couple of
and enter punching range.
more than willing to allow him to come forward so that he can counter. Look at this exchange between these two. Towards the end of the
In the third, his patience paid off. And he finally cornered the Thai.
Superlek, getting angry, grimacing when he's throwing those shots. Double up, hooks and body work by Takeru on Superlek.
Crunching in pain, Superlek survived the Japanese banzai charge.
Takeru, Superlek going backwards. Dick into the body, it's Takeru. Superlek answered back with a head kick.
And wisely took a break to give his liver a rest.
Distance, put those combinations together.
A faded Takeru couldn't finish him off before the bell.
And the champion answering back.
Might have captured that third round, Ray.
And that ends the retake the romance of his life.
In the fourth, Superlek got his hands going.
Is really resigned to utilizing his
Tested his own abs.
Especially to stop this forward pressure. Oh, what a body rip.
And finally started incorporating knees.
Switch right there. Fake the knee, went to the leg kick, Ray.
In these last 2 rounds, Takeru has been able to close the door.
Superlek continued trying to work.
It is one tremendous matchup.
What a fight it has been so far.
Sometimes he clearly masked kicks behind them.
Trying to set up the knee. That was a beautiful switch right there. Fake the knee, went to the leg kick, Ray.
And continued to churn them out diligently.
In this 4th round. But I am not a judge whatsoever, Mitch.
By the 5th round, the granite-made Takeru had absorbed 50 severe low kicks.
For Superlek.
Yet, he kept pressing forward.
Big left.
The jab measures the distance.
And Takeru lands a big right hand. For Takeru, another big right hand.
The Thai also had some gas left in the tank,
Pour on the pressure. Seeing right in the face of the champion.
Constant.
which led to an action-packed ending.
Ripping the knee. With the big push. Takes the push kick, throws the jab.
Who is going to take home the championship? Big kick that misses for Superlek. What a fight!
Fighting under limiting rules without elbows, Superlek outperformed one of the best kickboxers of the modern era. Takeru also demonstrated exceptional character and came closer than anyone to dismantling the kicking machine. Takeru is the best of the best, and you did well. Your Muay Thai and kickboxing skills are the best in the world, #1 right now. It was only in the aftermath that the full extent of the leg damage was revealed.
ผมพร้อมที่จะสู้ต่อไปครับแชมป์นี้อยู่ที่ไทยครับ
Striking while the iron's hot, in June 2024, Superlek faced the hero of Hong Kong blockbusters, Kongtarani. The former Thailand champion could get the job done with his fists. Pull the victory out of the fire. And had put together a 7-fight win streak. And won over the past year. Rating the foe's opening move,
This is that upper echelon.
Superlek played his usual game.
Some big kicks of his own. From Superlek. Very effective. Best in the world.
Kongtarani sought his chances up close.
Kongtarani so good here. Short elbow.
But was constantly running into elbows and push kicks.
So he's keeping his side well protected.
And was soon trapped in a tactical zugzwang.
Presses forward. Big left kick there. So he can get in and out.
Throughout all 3 rounds, the Thai Grand Master imposed his strategy.
Superlek's game.
Read his opponent to a T.
Drive and parry in the lead hand. Kongtarani rushes into the elbow. Time the kick and counter with his left shot.
And notched his 10th consecutive win.
To throw it is off the knee. And the 3rd round comes.
Superlek!
Over somebody is locked down.
In 15 years on the unforgiving Muay Thai and kickboxing rings, Superlek has not only reached the pinnacle of the pound-for-pound rankings,
But he popped right back up and
but has also never been on the wrong side of a knockout in 170 outings. Going at it with the best strikers of today, he always comes out on top and continues to seek new challenges. Now, the kicking machine is gearing up for a move to a heavier division, where the double champion Jonathan Haggerty is eager to face him. The rematch between the seasoned warriors is destined to be a fight of the year.
Denver!
If you enjoyed the video, kick the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.